Welcome to Think Big and Go Global. Today I will introduce you with my guest, Claire Potter, who is Advanced Practitioner Esthetist. Claire, welcome to Think Big and Go Global. This is my first time interviewing you in the studio. We spent the whole day today pitching about your business, and I'm very excited to introduce you to the global woman audience. So Claire, you have now started a new path in your career, and it feels like it's a passion that maybe has been sleeping for quite a long time. And sometimes for us women, that's the way it is, yeah? We think about it, we dream about it, we start making plans, and one day we see it happening. So tell us about what inspired you to start with aesthetics.
Well, from a very young child, I've always dreamed of being in the beauty industry.
Okay.
And I spent 20 years working on the NHS, so I perfected my skill and eventually took the leap and opened up my own aesthetic business.
So when you came with this idea, how long did it take for you from the idea to the start?
Oh gosh, from the
Long
idea
time, yeah?
to the start, a very long time, yes.
So why it took so long? What stopped you to start it earlier?
Because as a young child, my mum always advised that you needed a safe career and never to take a gamble. So it took me a long, long time to decide I was ready to take that gamble. And having 3 young children and working on the NHS, it wasn't enough to pay the bills. So I had to take the leap, be pushed into a comfort zone that I never knew I would be comfortable in.
So you moved out of your comfort zone, and because in fact you realized that comfort zone was not that comfort, no? It didn't give you the comfort that you wanted.
Exactly.
So is this feeling more comfortable now that you have started your dream?
Yes.
And you're helping women to look at their best? So what is this new path now? Once you started, how did it feel? Tell us about the challenges you had to face at the beginning, and now 4 years later, where are you?
Yes, at the start it was very overwhelming. There were so many challenges with regards to childcare, different courses that I didn't know even existed that I had to go on, and making sure that if I had financed the courses that at the end I definitely was going to get the qualification, because this was the only chance. I had to push on, push forward, and then I had to learn how to deal with customers, because I'd never in my life worked with customers. They were always a patient, so there was never a crossover of money or a discussion about the difference in price range. So I went from a practitioner that never discussed finances or prices or...
So welcome to the world of entrepreneurship, yeah?
Yes.
So now you become also an entrepreneur.
Yes.
And you have to learn lots of other things, not just how the aesthetics work, but maybe accountancy, what else? Marketing, customer service.
Everything
you have
all
to
at
be
once.
a secretary.
Yes,
You have
the
to be a
PA.
receptionist, a PA.
Yeah.
And you did all of that.
Yes.
So I'm very curious, not just in your case, but have you realized that when we have a dream, we wait for so long to make the dream come true until we were pushed to take actions. Like your push was like, if I don't take some actions, if I don't move out of here, I will not have food in the table for my children, or maybe I will not be able to support their needs. Mm-hmm. So why did you wait for so long?
Because I guess I needed the push.
You needed the push.
I needed the push.
And sometimes children are a big push, yeah?
Oh yes, yeah. They need a future. They need to be able to do the things that other children are doing.
I believe that when we have this external push, it's very well connected with our why as well, because now, of course, you had to take that action because you felt like, if I don't do something, I'm not going to be able to reach my dreams and my children's dreams. But now you can make other women's dreams come true, because now women come to you, and I have met a few of them. They're really happy the way they come and to see you in your clinic, it's very different the way they leave the clinic. They have a big smile in their face, they look more confident, they look more beautiful, they look more glamorous. So it's not just an external push. Maybe it's an internal push where you are meant to follow your calling.
Yes, I do believe that.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel so good and excited about the future, and excited to push on that this business could be bigger than what I ever dreamed.
So what was your biggest fear when you started it? What was the worst scenario that could happen?
The worst scenario is that the safety of having the same pay every month. That was the worst scenario, that some months are quiet, some weeks are quiet, and how to financially deal with that.
But you are very confident that you have the skills, you have the talent, and you had the ability to make this business work because you were passionate about it.
Yes.
So do you think that sometimes as women, even though we have the talent, we still have that doubt that, am I able to do this? Did you have these little voices?
Of course, every day.
Even
now. Even now. There's always something new to learn, new products, new equipment. So there's always, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry that you just can't know everything about. So you have to find your niche, what you're good at, experiment with the products and know the products inside out, to make sure that your patients have the best treatment possible.
So you study every day?
Yes.
And you are up to date?
Oh,
Tell
yes.
us a little bit now how this has become a passion, and what do you do to stay at the top of the industry?
So, well, every day's learning. So when any client that comes in, everybody has seen a new treatment, everybody's flicking through reels on Instagram. So I'm bombarded by information, but not everything that I would be interested in doing. I make sure that it's a research-based product, and that it's been licensed in the UK before I even venture into doing another course to get that qualification.
And how does it feel when your customer sends you a thank you letter or message, and tell us some success story or something that makes you very proud that you have started this journey?
I have a few, but I'll share this one with you. So I work with a lady for many years, and she had a terrible time, broke up with her husband, and she went through some trauma, and she fell, and she had a scar on her face, and she was really conscious of this scar. And obviously she couldn't afford the treatment, so I said to her, why don't you come in and you could be my student, and you know, do a few things for me. I'll teach you some techniques, and I'll perform this treatment on you. So I performed the treatment on her, and slowly her scar started to disappear. So she was so happy and so thankful, and even to this day she texts me now and again just to say, you know, you're so special. Every time I look in the mirror, I'm so thankful I met you.
Oh, that's a very nice story. That's a very kind gesture that you did. And of course, it's only the beginning of your journey. Where do you see yourself? Like in 4 years, you have achieved a lot. So how do you see, how much have you achieved in 4 years, and where do you see yourself, let's say, in 10 years?
Oh, I'd love to be working in a huge clinic with loads of staff. Because at the minute it's just me. So I'd love to have different rooms, different practitioners able to perform completely different treatments than what I offer, because we can't do everything under one roof, and you can't master every trade. So it's an art. So you know, you have to stay in your lane, and whenever you are a master of one trade, you're a safe practitioner. So it would be nice if women were able to come in and you could get everything under one roof by the best professional.
As they say, be careful what you wish, you may see it come true. So I'm sure you are going to do a lot in this journey, because there is a reason why you started what you started. And thank you so much for coming to this studio training and the whole day experience that we had together. And thank you for sharing your experience with me.
Thank you, Mirela.
Thank you,
for
Claire.
having me.